Just gonna take note of this order. Someone placed an online order, so I'm going to fulfill all of our online orders first and then assess the customer. Okay. Hi, I'll be right with you in a minute, okay? Okay, thank you for your patience. Okay. So she wants the lavender candle. Lavender candle. Okay, the address we're sending it to. You should get it within 7 to 10 business days. Or no, she's on express shipping. Let's do 2 to 3 business days. Okay. Hi. Welcome to our humble candle shop. Have you ever been here before? No? That's okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see a new face. So basically here we love everything candles. We sell candles online and we sell candles in store. Another thing about us is that we have a variety of different types of wax. So we have your standard candles, but then we also have your wax melts, and these are melts that you can melt in a wax melter. Yes, one of those wax burners. You can get them at your local Walmart, CVS, pharmacy, maybe not there, but your local Walmart or any local supermarket or store that has a lot of different things in one place. You can get one of those candle warmers or wax melters, and that's what we sell the waxes for those. And do you have a particular scent that you're looking for today? Well, we have just about a bit of everything. I'll show you right now what we have. I keep a few of our samples in the front just so that way everybody can take a smell of the candle. I also have a little lighter here because I do like to light the candles so that you can see how it burns. And yeah, so do you know anything about candles, or have you purchased candles before? Okay, yeah, so candles, they've been around for thousands of years, okay? I'm thinking dating back to 5,000 years ago we've had candles, and they originated around the ancient Roman or at the ancient Greek time period. So the Roman and the Greek time period, and the Romans were the ones who invented what we now know as the candle wick, and that's the little center of the candle. I can show you. So this little knob in the center, this little smells good. This little knob in the center, that is the candle wick. So that was created by the Romans, okay? And then another thing that's really important about candles is that when you do find your candle here today, which I will assure you I will find you a perfect candle, you want to make sure that when you burn it, you're very careful with how it burns. So you want to make sure that the outer parts of the candle, you want to make sure that it burns evenly. So this means you want to make sure that you don't light it. Say you light it right now and it's gonna, what it does, it burns and then it creates a little puddle in the center here. You want to make sure that the puddle isn't only in the center. You want to also make sure that it extends to the outside of the candle, because that way it'll all be leveled and even. If you don't do that, the candle has what is called a memory, and the memory is kind of like an imprint. So it remembers when you last burned it or where the wax puddle was last left. And if you don't make sure that it's evenly flat, it can cause your candle to tunnel, and unfortunately it'll just keep tunneling down and the wax won't get around entirely. So when you light a candle, you want to make sure that it has an even wax puddle all throughout the top before you stop the candle from being lit. And these that I have up here in the front, some of them do have that tunneling, unfortunately. I can show you an example of what that looks like. And they have it because they're samples, no harm, no foul. They're samples, so nobody's really buying these. But when you do buy your own candle, you want to make sure that it's consistently having that wax puddle throughout, okay? So as you can see here, this one has an indentation. So on the outer part, it's like a thicker wall, and on the inner part, it's very flat. So it's not even quite. It's not quite even, so that's what you want to avoid. That's the tunneling we're referring to. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting into the pricing of our candles. I really don't like to surprise our customers, whether you're a newcomer or you've been shopping with us for a while. I don't like surprises, so I'm just gonna get into what could possibly be just allow you to possibly form a budget that could help you determine what you're looking for today, okay? So our candles range anywhere from $7 to $10 for candles. Is that a good range for you? Perfect. Okay, so I'm glad we're within the right range. So yes, let's go ahead and shop around, and I'm gonna introduce you to different types of candle scents. And candles are really special because another thing about them, it really helps with your mood. It really helps with mood. So that means it can cause moods of calmness, or feeling energized, or feeling nostalgic. Candles are really good with getting those moods. So that's what we really look for in a candle. Something that'll make us feel nostalgic or calm is the main thing that my customers go for, okay, so let's take a look. And did you want me to create you an online profile? Because I can definitely do that. As I mentioned earlier, we sell our candles online. So it's called thehumblecandleshop.org is our website link, and that's where you'll find all the different candles we sell. And yeah, would you like an online profile? That's just in case you happen to say you want to look online, you browse through. And the thing about online that's more exciting than in store is the fact that you're able to see more exclusive candles. So candles that we don't have or carry in store, you're gonna get those online, okay? So are you interested in looking into something like that today? Okay, I can set you up. And now I did all of this yapping and I didn't even ask your name. Could I get your first name? Okay, thank you. And your last name, okay? And then this is just something that we ask. It's not to put your age out there or anything like that. It's just so that when it does come to that day, we're able to send you a gift. Because we do send candles as gifts when it comes to your birthday. So what's your date of birth? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright, and then if you could write on that terminal there, if you could just enter your address. Okay, thank you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for entering your address. So we have your online profile set up. It's gonna shoot you an email shortly, so you'll have that on your phone so that you can log in when you get home and you can see all those deals online too, okay? Okay, perfect. So we're first gonna start. We're gonna start with this one first, and it's called Juicy Watermelon. This has watermelon, sweet cantaloupe, honeydew, okay? So that's what juicy watermelon has to offer. It comes with this cap on the top. It's like a tin cap. It's black. The smell is so strong that you can smell it on the cap. Okay, and then it's a pink tint, not quite pastel, not quite hot pink, a good in between. Okay, and then now you can smell. How is that smell? Yeah, it smells like a Laffy Taffy kinda, huh? So now we're just gonna light it. Okay, and now look at the burn. And the good thing about the candle wicks is that they're really good with ensuring that you have an even burn, as long as you follow those steps that we spoke about, making sure that the wax is even throughout. As long as you follow those steps, you'll really find yourself having a consistent, strong burning candle, okay? I know it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So this is the burn, and you can smell the peaceful aroma of juicy watermelon, and you start to feel relaxed and calm. I know that a lot of times we really make our biggest sell towards the end of the year. So that's Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's when we really make our biggest sales, because our candles they either give our customers a nostalgic feel, or it's really nice and calming. But this one is a very fruity smell, and it's calming at the same time. Okay, go ahead and blow that one out. And then now I'm going to show you the next one. Did you like this one? Okay, we'll try the others. So this one is called In the Zone, and it has jasmine petals, warm musk, and vanilla. And just like the juicy watermelon, it does have the same black tin cap. Let's smell. Oh. This is one of our new ones, by the way. It's bringing me nostalgia, because I remember when I was a little girl and I would be in my room. I don't know why this reminds me of my room scent when I was little. Yeah, I really love the color of purple that they used. It's like a pastel purple. Now we can go ahead and light it. Let's see. This is how it'll burn. And it smells so nice. You like this one a lot? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. So I'll just take note of this one. It's called In the Zone. I'm just gonna I'll make a little list so that we keep track of all of these. Okay. So that's how it burns. You can see another thing that's interesting about the flame. So a lot of people think that flames are orange or white, but they're truly blue as well. They're orange, white, and blue. They have that. If you look deeper at the candle, it has a blue burn to it, and a slight red in the center. Pretty. Okay. And I just love that little smoke that comes out. Yeah. The next candle we will be enjoying is called Glazed Pumpkin Donuts. It's making me hungry. It has pumpkin, nutmeg, and maple cream. Sounds really good. So again, we have that same tin cap, black. It smells like pumpkin pie. It smells like Thanksgiving, so you got that nostalgia because it smells like Thanksgiving with the nice pumpkin pie and family, the turkey on the table, the autumn leaves outside, the fallen leaves on the floor. Just reminds you of Thanksgiving, the special time of year. This is one of our best sellers when it comes to Thanksgiving or the Christmas time of year, just because they like that pine cone pumpkin pie smell is what it does. So let's light it. We'll light it and see how it burns. Look at that. And the orange really goes well with the white, yellow, and orange and blue that the candle flame has. It really goes really good with the orange color. And it's not too dark of an orange. It's pretty much a light orange, but it does have a tint of darkness. And when it burns, you can see it gets a little bit darker in the center when it burns. Gorgeous, gorgeous candle. And another fun fact about candles. Sorry, were you done with this one? Okay. And there's that little smoke. You see how it's kind of orange? Wow. So, and another fun fact about candles. So we have these kind of candles. You got the wax melts, but you also have birthday candles. And an interesting thing about birthday candles is the fact that it's back in ancient Greece. That's where it originated. They would have these moon-shaped pies or cakes, and they would have candles on them, and they would offer them to the moon goddess. And the moon goddess name was Artemis. Was the moon goddess, and they would offer the cakes or the pies with the candle on top. So that's where the birthday candles came from. Yes, it's not a tradition that we had initially. Yeah. Now, before we get into any other candle or anything like that, I'm just gonna go over these. And these are our wax melts. Got a few different flavors. I also forgot to ask, did you like that one back there that we did? Okay. Okay, so that one was glazed pumpkin donuts. Okay. Now these are the wax melts. This one is homemade cinnamon rolls. Don't you love cinnamon rolls? I know I do. Okay. So you smell. So you got that nice cinnamon smell, just like that Cinnabon store. If you visit your local Maverick, I don't know if you're aware of a Maverick, but if you visit that Maverick gas station, or if you visit the mall, you can run into a Cinnabon store, and they sell Cinnabons. Yeah, and they're pretty good in size. They're pretty big and they're pretty good. Did you like that one? Okay, let's try the next one. This one is called Lemon Blueberry Donuts. So it's gonna smell like lemon and blueberry donuts. Smell? Yeah, it's a nice blueberry smell. And some of our customers, they combine the scents. So they combine cinnamon and they combine the blueberry donuts together. They put them together in the wax melter and it creates a fusion of scents and smells. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but they love to do that with the wax melts. And then this is our other one. It's called Pumpkin Pie and Cream. Smell? That one smells good. It's like has a buttery after smell, but it's primarily smells like pumpkin, but like a buttery after smell too. It smells really good. Yeah. Okay, did you fancy any of these? The blueberry, okay, lemon blueberry donuts, perfect. Give me one moment here. Yes, Jasmine. Okay. Are you almost done with that client or customer? Yeah, yes, so our new friend here, they're new. Please go ahead and start gathering from the back in the storage. Go ahead and start gathering these few things. I'll read them out to you. So we have lemon, blueberry donuts. We have glazed pumpkin. And then the other one was called In the... Give me one moment. Yes, so lemon blueberry donuts, glazed pumpkin donuts, and then also the last one was In the Zone. If you could collect those from the back so that they're ready for packaging. Okay, thank you. Now we're gonna be getting into our bigger candles. So these ones are the ones that are gonna be around the $10 range. The ones that we went over prior were in between the $3 to $5, but this is where you get to the $10 range, okay? So as you can see, it's a cute candle with half of a pumpkin top. On the top, it has the stem, it has the leaf, okay? And then you open up the inside, you don't get only one wick, you have 2 candle wicks. So when it's bigger, you want to have 2 candle wicks in the candle, and that's solely because, like we mentioned, you want to make sure that the burn is even. Because if we only had 1 candle wick, then it would unfortunately only have one side tunneling, and the other side would be up like a wall, and it would not be an even burn. And when it's an even burn, you get the most out of the smell of the candle. You get the most out of what the candle has to offer. So you want to ensure that the burn is even. So that's why we have 2 candle wicks in this one. This is called Vanilla Pumpkin. It's a spiced pumpkin sweetened with vanilla and brown sugar, baked into a buttery pastry crust. So it's gonna take you into eating a pie. So sometimes with candles like that one, the candle wax we went over, the blueberry one makes my mouth water because sometimes they just smell so edible. But yes, so we're gonna light this one. It's everything that fall represents. I highly recommend if you are shopping for the season of fall. I know we're in September, but it's really getting close to that season when it's gonna be a little bit gloomy outside, but in a good way. The leaves are gonna be falling down, so you're really gonna wanna have a good candle to celebrate the season. And nothing is better than a good candle and a warm, toasty fire and some classic movies. Okay, so this is gonna be one of the bigger ones. Okay, and there's gonna be more smoke involved due to it being 2 wicks instead of 1. We'll let it clear. Okay, and yeah, it smells really good. And don't you just love how the little pumpkin goes on top? It's pretty neat. Okay. The next one I'm going to show you is called Sweet Apple. This is juicy apple, pear, and vanilla. And this one, unlike the others, it has a little simple plastic top. And it has holes on the top just so that you can get a quick smell. It smells like a warm bath. It smells like a warm, clean bath, but also apple. Like a fruity bath, like a bubble bath, but apple bubble bath. That's what it smells like. And this one has 3 wicks instead of 2, and that's just because this one is more circular and it's wider in comparison to the other one that we went over, so it causes it to need 3 instead of just 2 or 1. Okay, and let's see how it burns. And look at that. I also love the little crackling sounds that candles make. It's so soothing. But this is how it burns. Okay. And neither one of these bigger ones, did you like them? The pumpkin? Okay, pumpkin vanilla. Okay, perfect. Jasmine, yep. Pumpkin vanilla, please also. If you could please grab the pumpkin vanilla in the back. Thank you. So this one is called Evening Fireside Glow, and it's a long-lasting fragrance. Okay, so this one's gonna smell, it's gonna smell like a fire, just like an evening fire, but I find that it smells a bit different. What do you think? Smell? I thought so too. It kind of smells like a cologne. Yeah, like a cologne or a perfume. Very subtle, not too much, but as you can see, it's burned down a lot. Our clients, our customers really love this smell. Let's light it up. And then see how it burns. This one has 2 candle wicks because it's very similar to the pumpkin vanilla. Okay. Are you enjoying yourself? I'm glad. I'm really glad. I love candles so much. They're so soothing. Okay. And the last one that I'm gonna show you today is this is called Creamy Vanilla Swirl. Okay, it's also a long-lasting fragrance. This one has a glass top. It's on the bigger side, and the glass top also does have some suction. And smell. Yes, it smells like a vanilla cupcake. So yummy. Gonna have to stop me from eating this one too. It smells nice. Okay, This one does have one candle wick in the center, but it is very thick. If you can see, the candle wick is super thick. It's almost like a snake sticking out, and that's because the thicker it is, the more heat it can hold, and that's what helps it, despite being just one, burn evenly. So all of these different factors are taken into account when it comes to the candle wick, okay? See, it requires a little bit more to get it heated, but look at that. And look at that burn. It's a dangerous burn. That's why you also have to be mindful when the wick is so thick, because the flame is so thick and big. Look at that. But that's how this one burns. Eventually, over time, it calms down, so it's not going to be shooting up at you like a rocket throughout the entire burn. It's just the beginning, it gets a little feisty. So, did you like that one? The creamy vanilla swirl? Okay, perfect. Alright, Jasmine, so that's going to be the last one, creamy vanilla swirl, okay? Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna let the smoke run out of this one. Alright. So we've gone over all of our candle sample selection so far. As I mentioned, please keep in mind, online we have so many more candles, and that's because we have them stored in our warehouse. Yeah, so that's where you can get more candle selections. But I hope you enjoy your candles. Just proceed over there with Jasmine. You're in good hands with Jasmine. She's gonna check out all of your candles and make sure that she applies a discount, because for our newbies, you're definitely gonna get how much is it again, Jasmine? Thank you. Yeah, so for all of our newbies, you have 20% off your first purchase. So you're definitely going to be getting that today, okay? Okay, and make sure when you get home that you open your email and take a look at that profile. And once again, it is humblecandles.org, and that's where you'll find all of those different candle varieties to select and choose from, okay? Okay, thank you so much for coming. We're so happy to have you. Okay, you have a great day. Another online order to fill. Christina. Jasmine, I know you're busy. Do we have any more of after this sale we made, do we have any more of In the Zone? Any more of those too? Okay. Yeah, Christina's asking for 5. Do you think we can go to the warehouse and get them? Okay. Then I'll go ahead and fill it if we have it. Okay. Alright, so I got the orders filled for Christina. There's like a few more to go, so I'm gonna fill these orders. Okay. Yes, hi, she'll take you over there, okay? Okay, thank you.